These are called lengthened partials, which just means you're doing a partial range of motion in the lengthened position. And for the lateral raise, that means the bottom half. We're essentially doing bottom half only reps. And we're doing that because that's the more lengthened position where the delts are stretched, and working them there is good for growing them. Because we're only doing the bottom half, you're going to need a heavier weight than when you use the full range of motion. And I want that weight to be so heavy that despite maximal intent, you can only raise about halfway up. These are not voluntary partials. You're not stopping here because you feel like it. You're stopping here because you can't physically raise any higher. I'll show you a couple reps with these. I'm trying to raise as high as possible. And so you're going to pick a heavier weight than you typically use for lateral raises. And you're going to try and raise as high as you can, and you'll know you have a good weight if you can only raise about halfway up despite maximal effort. So your first rep should get you about halfway up. When is the set over? Because presumably with each rep, you're going to get a little bit more tired and that range of motion might drop off a little bit. I want you to end the set when you can no longer raise up off your body about 6 inches. Now that's a little bit vague and subjective, but that's okay. You will feel that there's a point in the range of motion that just doesn't feel very productive. I'm going to do a full set right now, and you can see where I make that call. Again, the weight should be heavy enough that your first rep, despite maximal intent, only gets halfway up. And I want you to pay attention to where I stop the set. Fuck it. Could I have done another couple reps down here? Probably. But what I was starting to feel was that those reps were pretty unproductive down here at the bottom, and I'm going to choose to end the set there. If you decide to keep pushing and you keep seeing your range of motion drop off and you get to the point where you're peeling your arm off the side 1 inch, is that bad? No, it's a lot of stimulus and really not a big deal. But my instruction to you is pick a weight such that your first rep gets you about halfway up and stop the set when you can only raise about 6 inches off your sides.